let's see. Now, does anyone got any questions from last game or anything?
No, we just reset, right? So we kind of finished that arc, so now our hero points are back up, and
Yes.
Speaking of which, what is our based hero points per person?
Per person, it should be, as it stands now, twice your MR plus 3.
So.
Okay,
Twice
so I have-
MR. MR is 2 plus 3. That's 7 to base.
And I assume our hit points are now back where they belong.
Yes, you guys had time to convalesce.
Now, my personal renown, if I'm not mistaken, is now 21. Does that sound crazy relative to everyone else's, or is that
That's correct.
Okay?
Yeah,
no, because you had one more, I think, than I did. So
And
that's right.
our Pantheon renown is currently 20.
20.
Having waxed the
Rex Mundi.
having properly waxed our power elite foes, but Jerry promised that their retaliation would be swift and sure.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's absolutely coming.
But the letters are coming in saying we had that whole story and there was no sign of the power elite. You guys suck.
That's right. Did we put it on the cover? And
yeah, exactly.
It was the
it said on the
blurb.
cover, here come the power elite. It's like there was no power elite.
Right. Yeah. Well, we did that. We had to get the numbers up. We or better yet, we commissioned the cover before the book was actually published, and the artist was late.
Yeah. No,
so
we all know the story, but what we tell them is that there are lots of clues about the power elite, and they need to read the issue more carefully.
That's right. Exactly.
You've been doing this for a while, haven't you?
Okay, let's see. It's been a month after you guys, fought in that pit, as it's called. Right now, basically, the government is saying that it's an old Incan settlement that was found underneath the city. And so basically they have their archaeologists out there and they've cordoned it off and they're making sure the area is safe with government help. And they're down there basically seeing what's going on inside the site. So that's what's going on with that hole in the middle of downtown. But you guys have been fighting your agenda, which is power elite, basically stopping the power elite. Now, we kind of did it wrong last time because they didn't get to retaliate, but I won't make that mistake this time. So I'm going to need one of you guys to roll 2d10 for me and add that to your guys' mobility for your guys' Pantheon. Who wants to do that?
Did someone roll?
Yeah. Someone roll those bones.
Here, I'll roll. I rolled a 15.
15. What's your mobility? Your guys' mobility is 3. So you got an 18. I got a 19.
Oh, okay. Sorry. This was a resolution roll. Got it. Okay. Carry on.
Yes.
Not being very
basically.
Go ahead.
As you guys are, in this a cinematic, as you guys are off doing your things, working against the power elite, you guys are enacting your plans. But before you guys can enact them, they actually
got in first.
Attack you guys. So through a series of different attacks, they attack your guys' Pantheon in different ways. So I'm just going to go through here. And basically what happens is because you guys each get a roll, they also get a roll equal to the number of people in the Pantheon plus 1. So they are about to start hammering you guys. First off, we're just going to make an assassination attempt against Xenophon. Xenophon, which one of your attributes, which one of the Pantheon's attributes, and which one of your skills or powers would you like to use to defend against it?
I think I would use, what are the Pantheon attributes again?
Your Pantheon attributes? Insight, might, mobility. Yep.
Okay, I think I'm going to get wherever it is or wherever they try to do, I'm going to try and get out of there and not be there. So probably using, hitting the water, hitting the lake or the river or the canal or whatever the hell is nearby, sewage system if I have to. And so I'll combine the elemental manipulation with mobility. So basically not being where they think I'm going to be.
Okay, so what does that give you total? Mobility is 3, your water manipulation is
13. So 13 in total.
So it's 13. So they have a minus 13 to their roll, and they are just coming after you. They're just coming after you with just their might and their fight skill. Basically, they are
shooting missiles at you, probably.
Yeah, they're trying to murder you. So let's see. Total,
if I fail this roll, can I die in blue booking? No,
you won't die. You won't die. Trust me, you'll just suffer. But I got a 15, so I got a +2 to my roll. And that is 16. I got a 16 total. So
that's a good roll against.
Basically, it is a very good roll.
That's a painful roll. Is that before the minus 13 or after? That's after.
That's after, because they had a +2 to their roll on top of it. So they got a 16 total. So far, where's a piece of paper on that? Okay. Oh, by the way, your guys' hero point pool this game.
I was wondering about that.
Someone roll a D10 for me, because it always changes.
Ron, roll a D10.
Oh,
roll
Ron,
high.
you do it.
I'm saving all my real rolls for my problems.
All right, you guys want me to roll it? I'll roll it.
You roll it. Go on.
No, don't let him roll it. Don't ruin it. Here, I'll roll it.
Karen, roll a die.
Oh,
I did.
I rolled a 4. It's too late. Oh, did you roll?
I did. I got a 3, so 4. We'll call it 4.
Okay, so you guys got a 4. So you guys have a total of 7 hero points for this game. Anyway, your guys just took 9 points of damage to your grandeur, which means, yes, you guys have 12 points of grandeur right now. You just took 9 points to it. Wow. Essentially, grandeur is the hit points of your pantheon. So, would you guys like to spend some of those points? Yeah, you can spend your hero points that you have, which are 7. So 3 of those.
That would. Yeah. So
that would negate all of
it. Right? 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Wait.
Okay, so you guys are going to spend those 3 points. Okay, so basically, there was a missile strike on your location. You were out and about, and you saw missiles coming in, and basically, it blew up like a street. People know it's you, and that's basically why it's taking away from your grandeur. It's like when this, Xenophon's around, missiles fall out of the sky, and they're trying to murder us.
And he jumped into a sewer to get away.
Especially because you ignominiously get blown up and in an undignified posture in front of everybody, and then you have to jump off a building into the sewage pipe or something, and basically our grandeur is just like going down with each news clip, right? I mean, this is you're not boldly.
I'm sure someone makes a gif out of me like nosediving into it.
So,
does not look good.
I need some mechanics help here. The amount of damage that was done was -9 to our grandeur, but upon spending 3 hero points, how many minus is it?
It's none. You guys just negated it.
One. Okay.
But
it's 3 per.
Right. So, with Fierce Strike, they're going to use authority plus their reach against you. Basically, they are basically having the government go after you. The Peruvian government is going after you to basically, detain you and, take you someplace where you will disappear.
Is this an okay place for me to use a disadvantage, or is that better when I am in my own kind of own sheet element?
Yeah, your own sheet. This right now is, you can use the disadvantages of your guys' pantheon, but you can't use
Well,
but anyway,
we're already using. Why don't I just call in under scrutiny, which is kind of like a freebie, right? Because this is all about scrutiny, right?
do you guys have the under scrutiny?
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do. Okay, so that will give you guys 3
Plus 3.
hero points to add to your guys' pool.
So we are currently breaking even with no
Yep.
lost grandeur and back to baseline for hero points. Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Then.
So right now, what are you using? What Pantheon attribute plus whatever skill / power would you like to use against their authority and reach?
I'll use our own authority.
Okay. So right now, I've got 2, 17. Okay. So what do you got total? Your authority plus what?
You mean my authority in terms of what skill or power I'm using?
Yeah, you've got authority plus a skill and a power. I'm putting those together. We're tying them.
Fear or mind reading? Okay, guys, I need some help here in consultation because my 2 biggest are bomb and fear.
You're gonna blow this place up. Child Protective Services comes and he just blows them up.
I am okay with blowing up like drones for fun, right? Every time a drone comes by, I'm just like, pow, 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 right? Or I could be like more subtle with mind reading, but the numbers drop. Mind reading and indomitable will and stuff like that, the numbers drop.
Well, it's going to get harder as we go, right? The rolls get harder as we go, right?
Right.
No, not on this one, because this is the agenda. You guys are fighting the agenda, they're fighting you.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
How about resistance?
Okay. What's your resistance?
You need resistance and fortitude, maybe?
Well, I was going to say authority because I wanted it to be more of like a public, we're making a statement kind of thing, but rather than just enduring it, if that's okay. But I'm using my personal resistance, which is the fact that I am, unbowed by, undeterred. And is that okay, Jerry? Or resistance is like against like mind effects and whatever, right?
It's against mind effects. It's against poisons. It's against like, depending on what you pair it with, that will determine. So con plus resistance is poison. Will plus resistance is mind controls and stuff like that.
Plus authority is basically throwing our weight into it and saying we are important.
Yeah. You could do that one.
I mean, you're effectively dealing with a mini government here, who consider themselves as representative as you are, I might add. Right. Well, you are dealing with a literal government of Argentina. I know that. That's Argentina. That's over there.
Right? That's right. So what is your total?
Well, I haven't had a total yet. I just wanted to point out that therefore that is a resistance of 9 and an authority of 4. So
a 4. Okay, so it's a 13. Kind of like last time.
There we go. Now you know why I did that with a 0 and a 6 for a 16 on the dice.
No. This is them attacking you.
Oh,
you get to attack them later.
Okay, so I don't.
This is them. Not yet. You get a roll later. But hold on. Let's see. I've got a 17 against your 13. That gives me a +4. I rolled a double 1. So a double 1 for you guys. Something went terribly wrong here.
You gotta use different fingers.
You know what? I know, really. Ron, what did you roll on? Do you use 2 different colored dice when you roll? What did you roll on the darker colored dice? 2?
Wait. Just now, you mean in the roll that I just made?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We'll just use that roll.
Okay. My black die has a 10 and my red die has a 6.
Fantastic. You guys, to your Pantheon's hero point pool right now, get that 10. Basically, the Peruvian government's like, hey, you can't come in here and try to extradite, blah, 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 So you guys look better in the eyes of the Peruvians right now. So that's how that goes. Now, Renee,
Let's just
with
put
a
the
ditto.
suspected terrorist on my government dossier and just cross that out and put like troubled asset.
Right.
I'm good with that.
National hero.
I don't think I've got a long way to go before I'm any kind of national hero.